What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another New York Jets franchise rebuild episode. So we are 13-4 in the playoffs. We are an 88 offense, 89 defense, 88 overall. If you're somebody that maybe is not 100% up to date with the series, definitely check out how we got here. And that was through simming, which is pretty cool. So we are the second seed. We shouldn't play the Chiefs next round. I don't know how it works in here, but we shouldn't. At least in real life, that's the way it works. So obviously we have the Bills right here, which is a Blizzard game. Which we're the home team, so I guess we're technically both in New York or somewhere around there, but we're gonna go ahead and look. We're probably gonna run it because players for both teams have trouble accelerating, changing directions, and reaching their top normal speed. Okay, so I guess we don't have a choice, but I was thinking to run the ball, which is what we're gonna choose as our weekly strategy. So defend probably the outside run or inside run. Probably the outside run because they obviously you know, it's going to be definitely don't want to do this. We want to run inside or run outside. So I'm going to choose run outside because once again, I think it's going to be important because it's snowing. So these are obviously the players we've been using all year on the, what we've been doing, right? So throw 2 touchdown passes. So we are user playing this. So, you know, it's going to be a little bit easier for these. Allow less than 4 yards of carry, maybe pass for 275. And then we probably won't do first downs, to be honest with you. Maybe win the turnover battle. We're going to start the training. We'll have a few upgrades, and then we're going to hop into the game. So in these, obviously in the playoffs, we will be playing the full games. So, you know, obviously look forward to that. We've been doing full training, and it seemed to work this year. I really shied away from it because we had so many injuries in years past. But for whatever reason, you know, injuries have slowed down a little bit for us this year, which is probably why we're doing better. So Ezekiel Bacon gets another upgrade. So he's got a -4 because of the conditions. But he's an 80, I think it's, what did it say, 83 overall. Ashton Davis does get a little bit of a boost. So he's an 81 overall, which we know he's a little bit older. He's 28. Channing Shirley has made some huge upgrades with his pass coverage. So we're going to go ahead and get him up. We have Tyler McQueen, Jarius Webster. We don't really care about these players upgrading them too much. They're not really starters, but Joey Dickens we do. So we're going to go ahead and field general him up. Superstar Joey Dickens. It's going to be interesting. This is going to be our first game using a lot of these players because we've obviously been simming for so long now. So it's going to be a little bit different, but also a lot of fun. So I will show you guys our lineup as well before we get into this game. So we're just going to kind of show you our base lineup. We have Mekhi Becton, Elijah Vera-Tucker, Turner, Billy Fox, Nate Wilson, Baz Knight. Probably should put Hightower as, I don't know. I thought we had I don't know who our rookie is, but I don't know why he's not in there. We have Zach Wilson, Michael Carter, Ezekiel Bacon, Darnell Mooney, which he's a -4, and then Elijah Moore, Michael Pittman. Defensively, we have a lot of superstars on our team, right? Cunningham, Castle, Certain, Shirley, and Dickens, and then Quinnen Williams and Atkinson. I'm even going to look at our depth chart real quick. It's probably why our player has not been viewed yet. And to be honest, it's actually my own fault, to be honest. I should be putting this since we haven't used it yet. I might as well. We have enough, so I could use this on DJ Borden, who's the only player that we don't have yet. So we might as well do that, and then let's go look at DJ Borden, our tight end. And then we also got to put him in our lineup because I don't know what I was doing by not having him in our lineup. So first thing we're going to do is move him into our lineup, which, like I said, I don't know why he's not in here. He is a 72. So we definitely want him over Justin Hightower. But we are going to move DJ Borden to the number 2 because he's a rookie out of UCLA. And then we got to look at manage roster real quick. Just that way we can check it out. Manage roster. And let's see what he is. He's probably a star because we got him in a late round. So I don't assume he'll be good. And he's a star, which is still good. You know, as a rookie, good development. He's a little slow, but Jonathan Baz Knight's definitely our 84 speed. Great tight end with 96 catching and everything like that. So we're going to hop into the game. We'll see you guys when we get in there. All right, so we're loaded in here to the wild card game. So we will be going ahead and playing. This looks like it's either raining or something. A little bit dark, but let's go ahead and just see how this goes, it looks like we are starting with the ball. So let's try to get this to the left side, I think. I don't know. Actually, the right side looks open. Can we get there with Faulkner? We cannot, unfortunately. We are going to get hit. So let's kind of see how this goes. We have Michael Carter in there. Did it say something about the fatigue? Away team fatigues faster. We are the home team. We should be fine. The kicking arc is severely shortened. Okay, so that's something that we probably haven't been paying attention to too much. We feel very slow on that first run. I know this says something about our acceleration and stuff, but we feel very, very slow. Let's see. Is there a fatigue factor anywhere? We're very, very fatigued. Don't really know why that is, but we are going to dump that to Mooney in the middle there. Get a quick pass. I actually don't know why we're so fatigued off the bat. Is it because we full practiced? Did we maybe mess up there by full practicing? It's a possibility, but I didn't think it would be that much of an issue, to be honest with you. So we're going to have to take this slow, definitely, and see what we can do about it. We have Elijah Moore open, or hand it off, is my guess. We're going to dump it down. Try to hit a spin that just goes nowhere. That's a minus a yard. So we're on a 3rd and 6. We definitely need this first down. So we're so slow that we need very easy routes. Like mesh, escape looks like it could be something, right? Maybe Mooney's open. Maybe Michael Carter's open on this kind of like zig route. And it looks like Michael Carter is going to be open. And we just missed the throw. He was open, but we unfortunately just missed it. We have the wind going our way. Let's see if we can pin them a little bit. And that looks like a fairly good punt. Is that going to be able to go out on the 4? Really, really good punt. If we are going to get stopped, right? That's definitely the punt you want. We have all of our starters in here. Carl Lawson's already at half fatigue, interestingly enough. It's like they're counting us as this away team or something. Our team is just not being able to tackle. What is that? So we definitely don't want to get beat over top. But I don't know why we're so slow. That seems to be an issue this game. We are going to be able to make the tackle. Luckily, we have great run stopping ability with our front 7. We just press on off coverage. Our team is just not. And we are defending, I believe, the deep pass. And right here, he's just going to run right by us again. And Patrick Surtain's just going to get ran right by. I'll be honest, I don't think we can win this game. Not with the speed differentials that they're creating on us. Alright, well, we're going to have to see how this goes, because this looks like, I don't get it. If anyone else knows what's happening in the comments, let me know, but we're very slow. I don't know, do I have to sub in some backups or something? Faulkner is about to get to the 25, so not great from him. They have all the momentum now, and we're really not able to do anything worth anything. I might call timeout and see if that helps after this play. Let's just see. We're going to call timeout. I know it's kind of a waste, but let's just see. Do we get fatigue up? We're starting at 50%. And everyone is still so low on the fatigue factors. But we don't do a lot of subbing, which is a little bit of a problem. Alright, so do we just need defeat? This is going to be a really bad game for us. Elijah Moore is actually going to be able to get by the Van Der Esch right there, but this is going to be really tough. I am going to have to use all of my ability to be able to win this, because fatigue ratings are just horrific. Maybe I need to sub in someone. We're going to go ahead and see how that works if I just sub in someone on one of the formations. So I'm going to go back to the single back. And everyone is very tired. So let's just say I sub out Darnell Mooney. Or let's say Faulkner, maybe. Let's just see what his fatigue looks like. Okay, so it's just the starters. So I think our full practice in the playoffs is probably not the one. So we might have to go with backups. Let's see. Let's see if I just sub out Michael Carter. Or maybe Bacon. Let's see if Bacon, what's his fatigue at? He's got 100% fatigue, so maybe that's the move. And wow, it seems like that's actually going to be the play. We're going to have to play backups. I think we're just going to have to stick out of... You know what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to stick out of this formation. No, not this formation, but we're going to find a gun formation that gives us a little bit of everything. Of what we want. And we're just going to basically have to sub out everyone and use backups. Elijah Moore is tired, so let's put in Faulkner. I don't know, Mooney, let's put in Allen, and then we got Elijah Moore and put in Minor. Baz Knight, let's put in Gordon. We're going to call timeout, but we're going to try. This is going to be a really weird game. But fatigue-wise, we're all good now. Interestingly enough. So, obviously, Zach Wilson is not. But I don't think we could sub him out. Because I think that's the one position where we may have trouble. So, I think, honestly, either that or I form is where we stay. Because out of I form, we can put in Bacon. We can put in Faulkner and Minor. For Baz Knight, we can put in maybe like Adam Theory. Or actually, we'll put in Borden. I know our linemen are very tired, but at least we have a great run game. And Ezekiel Bacon's about to have to go off this game. So fatigue-wise, we're all very good. And we're going to see if that works. So, okay, we just get... This is going to be a tough win. This is going to be a... If we are able to win this, this is going to be one of the craziest wins of all time. We're literally going to have to... I know I don't like running one play. I like, obviously, choosing Ask Madden, but it's just... I'm going to have to do it for every formation, which is going to be an issue. I'm not really worried about the different formations. I would love to, but we're going to have to kind of sub out the formations as we go. So we'll kind of work on it as we're going up. But Ezekiel Bacon is running hard right now. And Ed Oliver actually gets injured for them. Luckily, our backup running back's a superstar X Factor, so that's always helpful. And we're going to break it to the outside. Ezekiel Bacon's not going to be able to make one miss, but we are going to get the first down. This will go to the next quarter. So defensively, we're going to probably sub out our secondary as well. Our front seven with the fatigue factors, I don't know. I think we might, like I said, I think we made a mistake by playing our starters, and I think we're going to need to play our backups now. Or not playing our starters, but fatiguing our starters. And honestly, we might have to sub out. We sub out some of our linemen. I don't think that's really the move, but Ezekiel Bacon's going to run it. We're going to run it again. I think we have to. They're both blitzing. Actually, you know what? I think since they're both blitzing, Minor's going to be wide open. And actually, they drop back people into coverage. But we're going to dot him up in the back of the end zone. And Minor is going to get a catch in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Minor coming up huge for us. All right, so it's just directly back, so we should be okay with the kick. So defensively, I think kind of the same thing. We're going to choose a formation, and we're going to put some backups in and just see. Hopefully, they're not too fatigued. So the full pads is not the one in the playoffs. Actually, full pad seems to not be the one at all, to be honest with you. We do get juked out of our socks right there. Alright, so let's see. We're going to go right here first. Actually, they're all blue. So let's see. They're all blue, but let's see the fatigue factors. And every single one of them is dead tired. Hopefully they don't score on this play, and then from here we're going to have to... Alright, so every single person on our team, this is why you draft good, I guess, because we're going to have to literally put in backups everywhere. So we have Carl Lawson, we'll put in Sheldon Boykin, maybe. Mr. Albert. Going to do Washington. Okay, so hopefully they don't score on us too quick, but every single play we're going to have to sub out as many people as we can from this formation. Luckily, Joey Dickens is a beast at stopping the run, so even though he's very slow. And I accidentally chose a play again. Well, hopefully we get the stop on this third down, and then it won't matter too much, but if they go deep, we are really toast. Joey Dickens is not going to be able to get there again, and Zach Moss is going to be able to get the first down. Alright, so Ty Castle, Quinn Williams, I think Ty Castle was fine. I think it's Quinn Williams that Kevin Cunningham will go out for Dexter Albert, I think. Let's see how that front four looks right now. Alright, so they're all fatigued. Williams and Carl Lawson. Oh, actually, it chose a random play for us, I think. So that's why we're in a different formation. Because we had all of our players in there, so go ahead and see. Sprinkle be out for... Actually, let's do our safeties first. Put in Harper for Ashton Davis. We will put in Ed Bell. Patrick Surtain. And actually, we got to try to get a play here. We're not going to be able to, unfortunately. Looks like they do put us in this formation, luckily, so... We are going to try and get these stops. We're going to put Noah Dawkins in at linebacker because he's fairly fast. So let's go to linebackers instead of Joey Dickens. We're going to put in Noah Dawkins, who's not great. So Shirley, we will put in Clifford. So let's see how this is working so far, fatigue-wise. Alright, the only one is our left end is fatigued, and then our two cornerbacks. And J.C. Jackson is going to be able to not get there for that. There, Jamar Chase is going to be able to make a catch on us. All right, so let's get our cornerbacks out of there. J.C. Jackson's got to go. Put in Simpson. And then Patrick Surtain's got to go. And Blesson Austin. Well, we have basically our formation. It's just our left end, maybe. We'll look at our left end. So we have a really bad offensive defense. We're playing with backups here, but we might be able to try to win this still, which would be phenomenal. So our left end, instead of Albert, do we have anyone? Maybe Boykin? I think Boykin is the one that we want. Solid. All right. So can we get a win in the playoffs with our backups? It would be quite remarkable if that is the case. And, you know, offensively, Zach Wilson may have to get benched as well. And we may have to test out somebody else. It may not be ideal, but we may have to test it. Luckily, Noah Dawkins is so fast, which is what we love about him. Unfortunately, there we are going to get beat. And they are going to be able to get that angle route on us. But luckily, Noah Dawkins does have about 90 speed, so... You know, I think we're actually going to try a new formation on the offensive side of the ball. I think we're going to try a 5 wide with a backup quarterback that can scramble. Did we draft a scrambler? I don't know, but this is our backup's time to shine for our whole team. So, empty base flex. We are obviously going to sub out our players first. So we want Allen, Faulkner, Minor. For Baz Knight, we will put in Gordon. And then for quarterback wise, we're going to put in Lawrence. And then for linemen, we're going to sub out a couple of them. So we'll sub out Nate Wilson for Theory, McQueen, and then Billy Fox will be Gallagher. So we at least have a couple linemen that are good. Let's see how this goes, right? I mean, this is quite literally a disaster, but the disaster waiting to happen, but at the same time, this may be an Alan Lawrence with his first start ever, or first play ever, first whatever you want to call it, is coming in the playoffs, which is going to be quite crazy. And Faulkner is going to be able to get it for a first down. Just like that, Faulkner is going to be our player. I can already tell you. Just constantly, Faulkner is going to be our player. And we're literally just going to, if they're going to play him in man, we're just going to constantly send him on these little drags and get him up the field. Like, if we weren't in the playoffs, it'd be a different story. But in the playoffs, we're trying to win here. They are switching formations to cover 2. Ezekiel Bacon may be open over there. And unfortunately, he is not going to be. And we are going to take a sack as well. What play was that? That was a great play by them. Faulkner may be open to take a shot right there. We are going to try to get out of the pocket with Lawrence and just throw it away so nothing's there. Alright, so here's where we get into a little bit of a issue, because every single time we change formations, we have to try and sub out people. So, Bacon, we're going to put in Allen, Faulkner, Gordon, Minor, and Lawrence. This is where we get into a little bit of an issue because we're subbing out everybody, but it is what it is. And we're going to look to see. This isn't even the formation I wanted, but we're going to put him on a streak and just see if he gets open. And it looks like he is going to be open up the seam. Minor is going to be able to get us the first down up that seam. Huge play call to be able to get Minor open like that. We're going to run inside zone. If it wasn't the 2-minute warning, I definitely would have looked a little bit more to running it earlier, which is what we're going to do in the second half. And Bacon is going to be able to get outside. Ezekiel Bacon is going to be able to run that in for a touchdown. Superstar X Factor Ezekiel Bacon. Now the wind is against us, which isn't a big deal. We are going to kick this in. And they're obviously going to pass it, so we want to stay in the formation we're in. Nickel is fine. It doesn't really matter between nickel and dime because we only are playing the players we have at 100% fatigue right now. So let's see. Boykin is going to get there and make a tackle. Did we start with ball or did they? I want to say we did. So they're in single back. So we basically have to stay in this nickel defense. And I think Ty Castle is good on fatigue, which is great because at least we have one player in there that's a beast. They're going to dump that down. And Duke Harper does lay a hit stick, and Ed Bell is going to pick it up. Can Ed Bell get to the sideline? Ed Bell, he's going to outrun him, and Ed Bell is going to get in there. Duke Harper lays that boom, and Ed Bell is able to return it for a touchdown. Wow. Playing with the backups, our team is coming together. This is absolutely crazy that it's happening like this. I wonder in the second half if our team will get their fatigue back or how that works. But we're going to kind of play that by ear. And maybe we'll run coming out of the second half, we'll run a different formation to see that. But crazy. We're going to lay another hit stick right there with Dexter Albert. He does not cause another fumble, unfortunately. So we know we have to stay in this nickel defense for the most part. And we're going to base align this. We don't want our cornerbacks getting beat deep on this one. And right there, I think that was Ty Castle with the tip. That was Josh Allen's first incomplete pass of the day. We don't really want to buzz that. So let's go ahead and play those off because we don't want to get beat deep on this, especially with our backup corners in. And right here, oh, we're almost able to make the play, but Blesson Austin has played for us before, so he's not new to this by any means. And Noah Dawkins has 90 speed, so, you know, maybe he will get re-signed because of what he's able to do today. That huge fumble turnover would change the game completely. Now we're up, which means we can definitely run the ball and look to just get out of this game with the win. They are going to take a shot, but Blesson Austin is going to be there. And he's going to actually just moss us on that play. They're going to call timeout when it sims forward, I believe. Yep, they're going to waste their timeout. Dang it. If we could have tipped that or got a pick. I tried to go for the pick. We probably should have just played for the bat. We're going to play this underneath coverage. If they don't get it in, but they throw it, and they have somebody wide open, unfortunately. And they are going to throw it away. They're going to throw it away. That's good for us. We're going to play this as a cover 2 sink underneath. That way we have just every zone covered. I am going to have to play these slants very good on the inside here. But we have everything covered for sure. Are we going to be able to get the sack? And we are going to be able to get the sack with Batsuki or whatever his name is. And we are going to be able to get out of this half without giving up any points. So we're going to run inside. We're going to choose to defend the medium pass. So we do have to kick off. So let's see what's going on here. Man seems to have full stamina. We're going to see if the rest of our team does. If they come out, they're in weak close, so we're going to try a 4-3 and just see. And they don't. So once again, we just have no stamina. Hopefully we don't get beat over the top on this specific play. We're all just moving so slow. Alright, so to the defense we go, or to the nickel defense we go. We're probably not going to be able to play a lot of man because we don't have the capabilities for that. We are running man on this play, obviously, but overall I think we'll just have to stick in basically a shell cover 3 zone. Even a cover 3 hard flat would be fine. Because we have Bless and Austin out there, and then Isaiah Simpson. Now, I don't know Isaiah Simpson, but is our third corner Sprinkle fine? Let me try to see sub-wise. I think Sprinkle's in there is the issue. So I'm going to sub out Sprinkle right here. I'm going to put Sprinkle on the outside. And then in the slot where I put Ashton Davis, we will put another cornerback, which would be Bless and Austin. So unfortunately, we're in the wrong formation again. With a bunch of fatigued players. We are going to be able to let hit stick with Atkinson. But that's okay. We did what we wanted, which was we have 2 decent corners on the outside now in Sprinkle. And what's his name on the other side? Dawkins is going to be able to get in there. We got to hold him to a field goal right here. This is going to be a big stop for us if we can keep him to a field goal. We have Simpson on the other side. That's who it is. Dawkins is going to be able to sit on this. And unfortunately, Sprinkle is going to get beat on that zone play. But that's okay. Bend, don't break. Bend, don't break. They obviously know what play we're running. So it's not a lot of, or they know what defense we're running by now. Lance, we're there. Dawkins is going to be able to run with it, luckily, because he's so fast. And we are going to be able to get the sack right there with Boykin coming to play. Nice job by Boykin there to go ahead and create that second and long for us. Now let's see. We're playing that underneath coverage. We played that correctly. They could have threw the curl flat if we were playing the hard flat. But since we played over the top coverage, there's not much they could do there. And we're going to do that again. That way they can't do what they wanted. Press these people off. We definitely want to keep them underneath us. And we are going to lay a hit stick with Dawkins. They are going to have to kick this field goal. And we have all of the momentum with about 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter right now. Big opening drive from them. Get some points on the board, but also a big opening drive from us. Getting a stop with our backups in the game. And this is why we drafted so good, right? I mean, over the years, obviously, our starters are the reason we're 13-3. But having this depth so that we are able to play through injuries like that has been a tremendous help as well. We're going to try to find a formation that we like. Is which one has the bubble? I thought it was, I don't like the shovel option. I was looking for like where, if there's like a bubble or something. I thought there was like a bubble formation. I guess we'll just go 2 wide like this. For now, we'll just sub out Michael Carter. Hopefully we can get this play off in time. Zach Wilson, stop messing around. Just hike the ball. And we're not going to be able to get anything, unfortunately, there. I don't like that formation because it has the base run. I'm trying to find... I want to go empty. Thought we had a bubble play somewhere. I just don't see it. So let's go ahead and sub him out. That's Knight for Borden. Theory, and then Gallagher. And we're just going to hold X on this, hopefully. And unfortunately, we're going to get... Alright, so I probably should have called a timeout. It's hard because we're trying to sub these full formations. I probably should just stick to our I form. But if we... Looking to see, maybe we can pass against these guys. And luckily, Ezekiel Bacon is an elusive back, so we do put ourselves in a 3rd and 6, which is also very nice. We're just going to run the same play again. So we're going to put Minor on a comeback, and we're going to put Allen on a slant across the field. And we are going to be able to hit Allen across the field, and he's going to get a block. Oh, that's a great open field tackle by them. I think we're going to go to I form. That formation's okay. But I think I form. And actually, why we have our starters back in here who are dead tired. Thought we had subbed them out. So go ahead and do that. It's not great, right? But we're going to make it work. And we honestly should probably run it to the right, where we're not so tired, like this 94 will. Maybe we should go single back and run it to the right. That probably is going to be a better idea. Ezekiel Bacon is going to be able to get up there. We're going to go to our doubles formation again that we have our players in. Doubles Y off. And we're going right back to the same play. Slant. We are going to run, is that Minor out there on a, we're going to run Minor on a go route. If he gets a free release, we're throwing it. Does not get a free release. And we are going to get sacked, unfortunately, because Lawrence sucks. Big stop by them right there. Do we have the wind against us? I think we had the wind against us, so it's probably better that we let it go to the 4th. Yes, that was perfect, because now we have the wind for us. And hopefully we can punt this decently. And we are going to punt that inside the 10, almost inside the 5. Alright. We're going to go right back to our defense that we know and love. We're just going to see what we can do. Are we going to be able to hold on? They're running 4 verticals. And they are going to be able to dump that off, but we're going to try to let hit Clifford, who's not going to be able to get it. We had the deep coverage on that. I was hoping they were going to throw it, but unfortunately that was just not the case. And they're running these 4 curls. They are going to be able to get Stephon Diggs wide open with one of them, unfortunately. Josh Allen is just having a phenomenal day against us. Obviously, we have our backups in, so at the end of the day, if we could press man these guys with our starters, I think this would be a whole different game. And they're going to run curls again. And they're actually going to take a shot to Diggs. And we're going to be able to get the swat. Good play by Simpson. Go ahead and make a play on that ball. Kind of looked like it could have been PI. Luckily, they didn't call it. We're going to play Cloud on this 2nd and 10. This way, they don't get hopefully a free play. And we are going to lay a hit stick. And we're going to recover it. Noah Dawkins is able to lay a hit stick on Stephon Diggs and force him to fumble the football. Great play by us. Alright, so we're going to substitute everyone in this formation, I think. We're going to leave Zach Wilson in there because it doesn't seem like we're doing too good with whatever his name is. Good thing we have some... and actually, this is where Baz Knight is, so we'll put Herndon. And we're going to move them from the left side to the right side. And we're calling the timeout, by the way. Alright. Because I like running to the left. So, this way we give ourselves a little bit better of Herndon, Allen, Borden, Faulkner. We're going to leave Zach Wilson in. And they just all out blitzed us, unfortunately. And there's nothing we're going to be able to do there. So that formation might not be the best one then. Tight off. Actually, tight off might be a good one. I know we're just like switching it completely, but I want to move Theory to there. Gallagher, Queen, Elijah, and Becton. And then we want Bacon, Allen, Burden, Minor. Alright. We're going to see if we can hike this quickly to this left side. They're going to just play this with the blitz, but, you know. We're obviously just trying to run down time as much as possible. And I think we're going to stick to this formation and run bench switch. We're going to keep Zach Wilson in there just because I think we need him to throw the ball. But we're going to see how this works. And we are going to be able to get him open, and Faulkner's going to be able to bring it down. Zach Wilson does throw him a perfect ball to the outside right there. What a huge play for us. We honestly should chew clock as well. We're going to start chewing clock. That's if Ezekiel Bacon doesn't get in. 14 for 74. We're 26th in rushing, but we're doing good today. That's not what I meant to do. Chew clock. There we go. Chewing clock is at the minimum. If we at least kick a field goal, we're still in a pretty good scenario here. I don't think we will. And we do have our X factor as well. So we have 3 attempts to get in right here. And we can always switch our formation to our I form. And we're going to run this one to the right because we obviously have our players to the right in this one. Our fresh players. And Ezekiel Bacon is going to be able to get in there for a touchdown. Ezekiel Bacon may have just... I don't know why we're doing moments. Play full game. Did I click play moments? I don't know what I did. But we are going to be able to get in there. I think we missed that. Okay, well, we missed that. So it's not a 2-touchdown game. It's a touchdown and a field goal. But I think we're going to be able to hold on here. As long as we don't give up a big play touchdown off the bat right now. That was phenomenal from Ezekiel Bacon today. Superstar X Factor may have honestly earned him the starting job. It's something we might have to think about going into the rest of the playoffs. Alright, so stick to our formation that we know and love. Cover 3 because we don't want to get beat over the top. And we just stick to it. You know, we can take that. We're not going to be able to get their first sack. We're going to send the blitz. They are going to throw it backwards, and Duke Harper's going to be able to get there. We should have had Josh Allen, but our linemen were not able to make the play on him. He's going to throw this inside yet. He's going to beat us, unfortunately, and get the first down. But as long as we waste time, they're playing not only us right now, but they're playing the time as well. And we're sitting on these. We're on these slant routes. He's going to dot him up, and are they going to bring it in? He is not going to bring that one in. Lucky for us. Very lucky for us. And this is 4-down territory as well. We're season ranked is 8, and we have 2 takeaways today. So we're not doing too bad. It's the fumbles. It's the fumble recoveries. Let's go ahead and see how this one works. He is going to find is that Dawson Knox behind him for the first down. He's got 375 yards and 2 touchdowns on us. Josh Allen came to play. We're just, our turnovers have, you know, what's saved us today. That's obviously they're not going to run it right now. We know that he's going to run a dig behind that. And they're going to find, is that a man? That's not Emmanuel Sanders. That's Jamar Chase, right? No, Jamar Chase. Them getting out of bounds is huge. We need to try to keep them in bounds if we can right now. That's basically perfect scenario. I kind of wanted him to get it because it's only a 4-yard catch, but they're going to run an extra 20 seconds. And that's basically what we don't want. It's like really nerve-wracking right now. This is the playoffs. It's win or go home. He's going to lob it up to Diggs, but we're going to be able to get a swat with Simpson. Great play by Simpson to go ahead and swat that. Good thing we didn't swat that back in bounds. That would have been tragic. Josh Allen's going to run this. We are going to try to send the pressure on him, but he is going to throw it away. Josh Allen is playing this game to win. I will tell you that. And he's going to throw it deep. A Sprinkle is going to be there. And Sprinkle is going to get interception. I tried to stay in the end zone, and he just didn't do it. So we need 1 first down to go ahead and try to win this game. Formation out of single back. I think we're going to try deuce close because this is where the stretch is out of. So we're going to try get Borden, Allen, Basnight. We're going to put in Herndon, Kai Becton. We will put in. Actually, we're going to run this to the right. So it's going to be Queen, Gallagher, and Theory on this side, because this is the formation that has the stretch, is what we want. And I probably should stretch this to the left, to be honest, just the way. I think we'll be okay though. We don't need a great block, we just need a decent block. And Bacon is going to be able to push forward, and he is going to be able to actually get us this first down. But because it was on the first play, I think we're going to have to get 1 more first down. And actually, it's 2nd and inches. It said 1st and 10, but it's 2nd and inches, so we're definitely going to need a first down right here. If we get a first down, we win the game. And Ezekiel Bacon is going to be able to make 2-man miss and be able to push forward for a first down and the victory. Wow. What a crazy game in the wild card, playing with the backups. Nothing I would have expected at all from this game. At least I know what I'm not doing next week, which is full practicing. I am resting our starters, because if they don't come into next week with stamina, I am going to be furious. I want us to run it again. Okay, at least this is a formation that we were already in. I mean, I guess it makes sense, because we're not going to be able to get the first down right here. They're probably going to tell us to QB knee it again. I mean, actually, we could just QB knee it. We don't have to hike it next round. And we are going to come out of this with the victory. Finally can go ahead and get on to the next game. Wow. This is huge for us to be able to get not only in the playoffs, but win that first divisional game with the backups on the field. Definitely drop a like on this episode, guys. This is a crazy game. Zach Wilson did nothing for us. Let's look at these player stats for us. Lawrence had 100 yards rushing. Ezekiel Bacon had 19 for 102 and 2 touchdowns. That superstar X Factor came up huge. And then receiving-wise, Gabriel Davis put up 217 yards on us, but Faulkner had 69 for us, which was huge. Minor had 38 and a touchdown. It's a great play from us all across the board. So let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell, and get ready for the next episode. Hopefully we get the starters in that episode. So with that being said, I will see you guys next time.